pop up chat so I can see it while I have that minimized to reduce things. Alright, there we go, it's up.
Yep, I see it.
I was gonna give it a bit because I just started before actually going. So I have none of the items actually used yet, so I'll show you what the items look like for their classes. The ones we're going to be using ultimately for Reese are going to be different because they're going to be going down our dark path to light. Alright, so right here you got the Rune Book and the Omen Book. The Omen Book for Magus is what we're going to use. We're going to be using the Holy Bottle for High Cleric and then the Assault Bottle. And then we're going to be doing the Evening Star for Star Lancer, and the other one is the Brisingamen for Vanitas. Or Vanadis, I guess would be. But again, we're going to be changing that to make her a Fenrir Knight. But we have to have the Goddess Scale, which comes after the Benevodons in the next dungeon in the next main dungeon and down their path. But once we get that, yeah, we're going to be resetting and then getting her to the class we want.
Well, that's certainly a way to start a stream with a photo
Passing something like, would you like to stay the night? Sure, I'll stay. You don't fucking charge me. This is better than using candy. Yep, that's... Eventually you get that with the little cactus. You get to stay for free.
Nice.
I even get a 10% discount on resetting their training points with him now. I think I have the strongest reward for... Oh, here they are. Yeah, I think I have the strongest discount too. Yeah, 20% off. 20% discount at shops. We just got the occasional 3 times that boosted to experience. The 31 there is more items available at shops. Like, there's more stuff you can buy, and then training points half off at night market, so you only spend half the amount you normally would. We definitely want 45 before we go looking for gear. Higher chance of good yields from seeds. There's so many things you want before you go trying to grind that crap. You want to have gold seeds or higher, you want to have the pot maxed off, and you want to have the 45 little cactus spotting reward. And then you're still not guaranteed. Well, I think you'll get most of those items regardless with all that from the highest quality seeds, which we don't have yet. I used 5 of these because I wanted to see how much it would raise it, which wasn't much, so it's not worth using at the moment. So enough talking your ears off people, I just saw that it dipped a little bit. Welcome back to another stream of Trials of Mana. We're going to try to knock out the last of the Benevodons. We can essentially just kind of run through the dungeons for the most part. I'm not going to be fighting too much in the Woods of Wandra, because fuck that place. The fucking Queeneebs can bite me.
I personally do not like
Okay, so you might be wondering why we're back at the Sanctuary of Mana. Well, remember seeing a couple messages about a special mana statue that was here for changing class. Remember, you could not change to class 3, not just with a special item, but you had to be at a special location for it. That location is the special statue here in the Sanctuary. Ah, frickin' King Rabbites. I did also level off stream, and we're going to be applying all of our points we haven't yet on stream here tonight. Jokes to that group of Rabbites, we have 2 gold statues to heal with right here. So for anyone who might be wondering about farming the seeds, one of the things they did very nicely in the remake here is in every dungeon but the Wind Dungeon, because you're going back through the same place you did before, there is at least one chest with a seed. For a total of 6. Once you open the chest, that seed does not change even if you use it and reset. If you were to want to change what the seed was, you would have to open the chest, or save before opening the chest, grab the seed, see what it was. If it didn't like it, load from before opening it, because once you open the chest, it's determined. But those 6 seeds are guaranteed to be the 2 different items needed for each class for each character. Those are the only seeds I have. I've used them all off stream, but I will show you before we start that is exactly what they gave me. Right here we got the Rune Book and the Omen Book for Magus and Runeseer. Holy Bottle, Salt Bottle for Sage and High Cleric. The Brisingamen and the Evening Star for Starlancer and Vanadis. Now, I will be farming a bit just for future playthroughs, maybe on stream or off, but also because I accidentally went down the wrong... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, hold on just a moment, I'll be back.
Oh, yep, no problem. But because I forgot that I had to go down, Rune Mage or whatever it was for Reese to actually get the 3rd class that I wanted. So we're gonna have to... Oh, hang on, just dropped to 0. There we go. I'm gonna have to go through all of the Benevodon dungeons and the dungeon after that to an extent with her to get a specific item to reset her and get her to that. So I'll need to farm seeds until we get that. Although I can just farm a couple seeds and save scum, but then it's going to waste a lot of time. So to reset, that's the thing I'm talking about where I need the item. So for now, we'll make her one of these to finish with. She can become Vanadis. A support class with great stamina, Vanadis are a solid presence in the party. They can learn the summoning spell Freya. Or a Starlancer. Starlancer is a balanced class that can support the party by strengthening them in battle. They can learn magic to boost stats and have their own fair share of stamina. So we are going with Starlancer for her. I'm sorry, I forgot about the other couple of pages that show you everything that goes up with their stats and their abilities and whatnot. So we now have... Welcome back.
Yep.
So we now have a 4th gauge for a max CS gauge of 400%. Another 2 ability slots, the 3rd class ability. The 3rd class spells and upgrades and training, so we can now spend even more points on them past it. There's a limit at each class to what you can put them points into before it won't go any further. And we now have the 5-hit ending with a strong hit combo, so light, 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 heavy. Oh, light, 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 heavy, my bad. And that is actually a really good strong combo to use, as long as you're not going to be beaten up while you're using it. You can't really be knocked out of it easily, but you can be, hit while you're in it. So I'll show that off before we change the other 2. So for her, that's going to be 1. Oh, no, that's roll. My bad. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the 3rd class combos are, like, very heavy hitting. Okay, so for her, we have, like I said, Holy Cleric and Sage. Holy Cleric is going to be more healing abilities and recovery magic. Sage is going to be more support with saber skills. She's already got most of the saber skills, she's only missing the last 2. But we can't forget, she's already got most of the saber skills. And we could kind of use better healing anyway. Like, she'll get Twinkle Rain Plus, which will heal everyone from statuses as a High Cleric. So we're gonna go with the better healing. And I realize once again I forgot to look through the pages. Now in third class here, when you get to past these dungeons, is when you want to start. Sorry, controller went off. It probably is dead. I will have to pause for a second to go change the batteries out of my controller for this.
Alright.
I can still show everyone what they unlock because it'll be in their training wheel for their stats. Okay, so for Starlancer, we got strength plus 10, strength plus 10, and all attack boost all plus 2. Defense boost all, stamina 10 and stamina 10. Magic boost all, and then Seraph. And then intellect 10. And she got protection, mental, and strength plus. Magic defense boost all, and spirit 10. So it didn't go the path that gave her the rest of the abilities for Moon and Wood, but that's fine. Yeah, this is not going to last. So she got good luck and downside for these. So that's another thing that's replayability. There's chain abilities in every second and third class, and both fourth classes. And abilities are not tied to one character. They're better on certain characters, but everyone can use them. Not only would you have to beat the game and post-game with everyone, because you have like 1 or 2 mid-game abilities you unlock as a character, you have their end-game ability for beating the game and their post-game ability that they get. And then all of their uniques for all their classes. Right, but I will be right back. I'm going to go make sure we have some batteries. Alright, I'm back.
This big league. Welcome back.
Thank you. There we go, much better. Okay, so what abilities, yeah, if I can remember. Charlotte unlocked. Attack Help 2, Attack Saber 2, Defender 2, which is still a chain ability, Spell Guard 2, which is still a chain ability, Recover Break, and Auto HP Heal All. Which I think is just Auto HP Heal, but a little bit better. This was already a chain ability, so... Recover 1 HP for all allies every 10 seconds. See, I think the chain ability is a little better because it's half the time each time it does it, and it's the same percentage. I don't quite get why they thought that was like that impressive. So like I said, as High Cleric, she gets Twinkle Rain Plus, which will recover everyone from statuses. Holy Saber. Undead Away, which is really great for undead enemies. It's basically like your D&D spell that kills undead instantly. And then Magic Shield, which halves magic damage. Then she gets Miracle and Cure. Retain 1 HP when hit with critical damage when HP at 50% or above. And Cure is 75% chance of canceling status effect when using healing magic in battle. So it's basically like a stronger Bless. And are you ready for an even racier outfit?
Oh boy.
Switch. Okay, so I'll show you both. And you can kind of see right there, yeah, just how bad Magus is. Her Dark 4th class covers a bit more, but it's still just as racy.
Wow.
So, Rune Seer is a magic class with debuff spells in addition to damaging spells. Rune Seers can also cause status effects. They can destroy lower level enemies in an instant. So they'd get Soul Haunt, would be her ability. Magic attack increased by 20% for 30 seconds after ally faints. And then she gets Hot Shot. Bullets for fire from the wand and damage the enemy. Where the ability she'd unlock over here would be status effect resistance increased by 30%. And then she'd get Ton Shotter. A 10-ton weight falls damaging enemies in the area of attack. Guess where we're going?
Oh boy.
Just because it's like it's the strongest class if you were to go with all of her abilities she unlocks with it. But they all cost HP to do. But it gives her the strongest magic attack as well, so. So she's basically Bikini Princess Mage now, I guess.
Yep.
Oh, just wait, because you remember, we have a 4th class after we beat this when I... Well, we probably won't get back to you till I come back from my, paid vacation, so... It's still a bit of a ways away. But now we can put all of our abilities on them possible, so... Like, we can stack these, but there's kind of no point until, like, much later on. So basically, her Limit Break one, and then the magic switch from the sisters is the exact same thing, just worded a little differently. And I'm guessing that's because they were like, they gave this to Angela, then it's like, if you don't have Angela, they still wanted you to have it if you found it. Plus encounters, Magic Smash, Pinpoint. Okay, you have auto HP heal and HP boost 2. heal CS boost is good for you because you're a healer. I'm going to put Defender on you to boost everyone's defense. I keep Enigma on her because it keeps her from getting targeted as much. Like there's one of her ones, random debuff, that she got from a previous class. Stat resistance down, definitely, because that affects everyone. Wound magic, that's another one of her ones from a previous class. And I'll give her Spell Guard. Again, some of these at this point, they're just ones that are nice to have, they're not necessarily important to have on them, but when you have all 6 unlocked, it's, yeah, pretty nice. Because then you can afford like one or two of the abilities on each of them. Sorry. One or two abilities on each of them that are just nice to have on them. Whether they be chain or not. Alright, so you said Light Brave?
Yep.
The Shimmering Ruins? Yep, okay, so off stream I did find another little cactus here, which is how we got the ×3 occasional boost to experience. I will show where he was. I could show it on the map because he'll show up there after grabbing him. So once you clear the water there where the safe statue is, on the left side there, see if you come back down and around, there's a little there is a little cactus down there in the corner. We're going to grab these other 3 chests, and then essentially we're just going to make our way to the boss. Now the way that skirt looks on her is actually pretty cute, but I don't think anything can really compare to the 2 other ones that we couldn't get.
Yeah.
Those kind of sell the sex appeal on Reese, I think. Oh yeah, we didn't do this yet. Alright, so let's see, what do we need? I do want to get her to Seraph. Alright, that's going to be all but 2 of them, so I'll get her to self-heal for now. The nice thing with these, actually, was that, ooh, 21. We do want those because that applies it to everyone. Then obviously we want the boost. So I'll get her spirit up there. Put the last 2 points there to boost her damage. Okay, and then for you... Oh, if I click up and down the right stick, I can actually check everything out to see what the other ones do. Oh yeah, Spellguard too, because Spellguard was something that Angela had, but it only affected her. So that will be nice to have for everyone when I can get to it. Boost your HP. Boost your intellect with that. Okay, let's see. I could get Defender too. Yeah, let's. It's a 20-point increase. It's definitely worth it. Because that's a chain ability that'll affect all 3 of them. Oh yeah, I forgot about the new combo now because we were sitting there in 2nd class for so long. Oh yeah, so if I go here, I can actually show you the abilities of the other 2 that we unlocked. So she got Meteor Light for her locked ability that opened up, and Meteor Thrust. And then she got Security, 10% chance of no damage when receiving damage, and Chop Slap. A few damaging whacks and a hearty thwack with a paper fan blows the enemy back. In lowering the water, we can now drop down here to grab this chest. This dungeon is very puzzling, and if you're not quite sure what to do, it can throw you off. Because a lot is reliant on you lowering the water in different spots through the different, Actually, advancing to the boss is reliant on, in general, on you just lowering the water completely. And then there are chests, like as I said, that you can't get without doing that too. This is another one. Another gold seed, awesome. Like I said, we haven't actually come across the highest quality seed yet, and I don't think we're going to. I think we have another chest back over there, yeah. That's another one that you had to have the water level drop before it would actually let you get it. And until we get to the dungeon after the last 4 Benevodons, we're probably not going to see them. They have specific points where all the seeds show up, and they only show up on certain enemies in the dungeons. Like, we could easily just go back to Rabbite Forest and get regular seeds. And so the Sahagin are pretty easy to take out for silver seeds. Gold seeds I'd have to kind of look up to see where I needed to go, because I don't remember off the top of my head. Honey Elixir is an item I never seem to use. Okay, now we're going to check the map to see how to get there the quickest. Which is just running up here where the water cleared away. Ah, that's right, she has Dark Force. That's actually going to probably be better than Evil Gate against this boss. And say hello to the Benevodon of Light.
Oh, wow.
Yep, we saw his name before, but I don't remember off the top of my head. Light Gazer. Alright, so Dark Force this bitch. Yeah, he warps around, which is the annoying part. And you gotta watch out for his stomp and those clouds. Okay, Dark Force him again.
No, that was. Yeah, either.
I was expecting a creepy angelic looking thing.
Nope. These were Beasts of Destruction, so...
Yeah.
Oh, wait until we see Zabeleye, the Darkness one.
That was nice one.
Yep, he sends those balls out on all 3 of you. You see a target on you, so you want to move as soon as you can. Like with most bosses at this point, I'm trying to stun them before I use any of their class strikes. Because everything does more damage when they're stunned, especially class strikes and their weakness. You weren't silenced, but I don't know why you can't use it. Oh, he's warping, that's why. Oop, wrong thing. So that's hitting him like about 6 times. For like 200 plus at least. Okay, we gotta break him out of this now. And he warps around during this too, annoyingly. Where the hell are you? I think he got it off. Yeah. You have to knock them out of that meter to actually get these bosses stunned, by the way. They never get stunned if you don't. Alright, you don't have revive yet, so we gotta use a cup. Alright, and we are going to have you Darn it, he moved. Now make sure we get him stunned the next time he tries to pull that attack. Ow. Oh, he attack downs us. Fun. Darn it, he moved. Alright, I want you to heal your MP right now. Ow, he dropped on me. Alright, Holy Light, because she needs to be recovered. Yeah, he's just kind of dropping down on us now. Oh, he's warping, okay. Darn, he does that so damn often. Alright, heal us now, please. Yep, you're pulling this again. Here we go. And there's Meteor Thrust. I need more to get the other two to do theirs, because they've been using their class 1. I'll step back and have Angela do hers. Oh, nice, that stunned him again. Ouch. He mogglified me. Darn it. I haven't used that on the right person. Yeah, Mog is a status in these games. You actually had... I think it was a belt that prevented that in Secret of Mana. Let's try to finish him and give me the bonus. Light Benevodon down. Right, so I think besides Dark, or Moon and Wood, there's just fire. Or not fire, ice. Alright, we got some levels now, so let's see. Put a point there for 5 more strength. Get that luck. for you. Recover break's actually pretty good, especially for her. 30% more healing in battle. As we're trying to get to her improved healing spells there. So we're going for ice. So I want to at least get Fireball Plus. You notice she has a stronger fire spell there too now, Explode. And then she's got Earthquake along with that. And Dark Force again is that one. Then she's got Spike Freeze. She doesn't get Lucent Beam because she's not down that path. Thunderstorm, yep, and that's that for those. I think, yeah, we still have 10 points for her, jeez. That will be worth it when we take on Darkness, because that's a chain ability and that reduces dark damage. Okay, yeah, I don't have enough points to get to that. I might, but yeah, just barely. Not worth it right now. Put a couple more on her strength. I think I already had a victory heal on one of the others. Don't quite remember. Okay, Magic Armor 2, definitely worth it. Let me just check that. Yeah, a winning heal, not victory heal. I think victory heal deals with taking an enemy out. Which is slightly better. Because then you heal from that while you're in battle. Yep, when an enemy defeated. Okay, so we are going... Where are you? Oh, maybe they can only equip their own, aside from chain abilities, whichever one can equip. And like before, these guys never have anything new once you get the stronger gear from them. Oh no, they do right now. Those fucking prices. Oh, they're even saying they have new stuff, or she is. Actually, I'm gonna buy the better armor before I buy the better headgear for them. It's the stronger piece. A chest helm. I'll see if I have enough just to get the first weapons, not the second this time around, to save some money. Let's see, so I have 35, so 13, 13, 13, 30... No, I'm a little short. That's like going to be about 39 or so total. Well, actually, I'll leave it up to you guys. Fire or Moon? Moon we could do pretty easily, getting to the boss.
Yeah, Moon would probably
You want to see Moon first? No problem. Back to Chart Moon Tower. Time to finally climb it.
Moon sounds interesting.
To intrigue you a bit and also kind of temper your curiosity, you might not be as surprised by what the Benevodon is, considering the element. Then again, that might just make you more curious, and you might have the wrong idea and be surprised anyway. So when we first came down here, we already grabbed that one when we got the moon, when we got Luna. At this point, we've grabbed everything here. And I'm pretty sure I showed that on stream, didn't I? I'm not going to go through every fight here. I will fight a little bit, but...
Oh yeah, that's right. I do remember. I do remember at least Tower from one of the streams.
Okay. So we did go through and grab the seeds on stream. That's good to know. I was pretty sure I grabbed all the chests and everything on stream for recording. No, me no wanna fight. Go away. You bad woofy. Bad woof woof. Really, you use your class, your second class, as I'm like leaving a fight. You're now 2 gauges down because of that. Nope, jump out of the way of that. Never seen that before. Yeah, we're not going to save till we get up there. Not at any point, I don't have much to fear from these guys. We're not fighting them all anyway. There'll be more fighting and grinding later on. Ah, no, the fact that like her skirt kind of flips up and shows underneath, I find that almost about as sexy as the bikini. But then again, it's like just in the back, as you can see, it's not in the front. Those tier 2 elemental spells are pretty nice. You're seeing me use the dark one against Light Gazer there. Yeah, they're AoE essentially, where I think the +1s are just stronger. Alright, hang on 1 second. I'm just gonna adjust something here. Oh, I'm controlling her, so I don't really care, but you two, I want to save this crap for later. So one of the interesting things they make you do in here is, right there we actually went downstairs to go down a different hall and come back up a separate set of stairs. So you're not I think that's the only time, but yeah, once or twice they have you go down a different hall and up a separate set of stairs to get to the top. Anyone first time playing, they might get confused by that. Okay, we got the chest. This is where the seed was here. Oh, there's still a cactus here. I think he's up here somewhere. We do have a sparkle here we gotta grab too. Now she's level 50 as well. Got some more money there. Let's see what we... Oh yeah. We wanted to get... Where are they? Are they here? Yeah. Get to those. Little cactus is usually never anywhere where you have to fight to get him. There he is, all the way at the top. And we are heading towards the one you want to have before looking for the strongest gear from the seeds. Yeah, let's go all the way around. We kind of already did. I was gonna say we could just go back, but it's actually a little shorter to just go around to the stairs this way. Yeah, so this fight we have to do, because they're blocking our way up. Let's see if I could take one out with that. Alright, there we go. Nice, we got our 3 times bonus from there.
Nice.
Alright, we'll heal up. Everyone's at full gauge. Alright, so I want you to tell me, because you think you're pretty sure you know what it is, if it is what you were thinking it was going to be.
I'm sorry?
Oh, Twilight said he has a pretty good idea what this one's going to be.
Yeah, I forgot the other side. It's the moon.
And what lives in this section of the world?
I'm very sure it's some rabbits with them.
Run and run.
Friggin'
Fuck.
rabbits.
Dolan, yeah. Yeah, he does massive swipes across areas. Jump out of that. Was it what you were thinking?
No, this is about what I was expecting of the demonic rabbits.
Well, they're wolfmen here, essentially, so yeah, it's like a giant werewolf creature.
Oh,
The race that lives here are the Beastmen. God damn, we have so little time to dodge roll out of that.
beast communication. Yeah, people seem like
Move!
but
He's got more goat horns than rabbit horns.
Yeah.
Whoop, move. Run, 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 run. Ow. Oof, I forgot that was a shockwave you jump over. And I hit the wrong button that time. Oh, I minimized. Fun. Thank you. And we got a heal because Angela was nearly dead. Okay, when it says pummel, he does actually have a tell for that. Aha! He didn't get me that time. Okay, there we go. We gotta stop him from doing this.
Strange orb. It appears to be charging up its power.
And more meteor thrust. And that actually did... I cut off on my end, so I don't know if you saw. It was like about 3.5k while he was stunned.
Yeah.
Again, stunning, waiting for them to be stunned is the best time to use their weakness in your strikes. They do a lot more. Well, there is the moon spell, if you're wanting to see it. He pretty much just halved my frickin' HP in one spell. It's basically called Lunar Eclipse. If I went down the right path, we would have had that. Half Eclipse, that's what it's called. And of course he's doing it to me again, because I'm the frickin' damage dealer. And then of course he immediately does pummel. You're predictable. You do that twice every time. All I gotta do is move out of the way of that, then I can keep beating on your ass. What are you swinging at, Angela? Yep. Of course, the PC never moves out of the way of that. No, don't switch. Sure, go ahead. No one's in the path of that. I'm just gonna keep beating on you. Nope, okay, here we go. Time for another stun and then another meteor thrust because... Well, actually, we never saw hers. Beat with a paper fan. I was gonna stay away from that for a second. Throw out a precautionary heal with her. And then of course she got swiped almost immediately. You only hit me with that because you pushed me back into it. Yep, okay, so it's gonna be doing that again here. Mm-hmm. 3 times now. Ooh, changing it up a little, are we? Oh, that does defense down. Oh, he's getting angry. He's an angry boy. I figured I was gonna get swiped there. I was fine with that. Move, move, move! Nope, got hit, but that's fine. You don't say. You done throwing a tantrum yet? I love how I can just air debt or evade in mid-air to get out of an attack. It's kind of nice. And just throw a chocolate bar on her. Some candy will make it better. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm just
the
gonna...
healthiest way to replenish health.
Right? I'm not too worried about the defense down right now. We're doing good enough and we're lasting against things. I've not used many walnuts this fight, so... I'm gonna have her use one though, just to keep her up topped.
Yep. Diabetes. Everyone's spreading this.
You can't break them out of a class strike. Are you done throwing your tantrum again? Apparently not. Oh, okay, so you want me to stun you again, and then frickin' class strike you another time. Okay. Sure. Here you go. I'll do this with 2 people if I can. Okay, what the hell happened? I don't think that worked for some reason. Okay, you gotta heal. As long as I'm in the middle of evade animation, when you hit it, it still misses. Oop, okay. I guess I'll revive her. More tantrums? Okay. Angela, what the hell's wrong with you? Heal yourself. And you can still cast magic like that, so Twinkle Rain yourself. There you go. You just got hit by both of those, Angela. I'm kind of disappointed. That must be why you're dying. You're getting hit by every warned attack. Oop, I got minimized that time. I'm probably gonna have to wait. Oh good, she actually got it off beforehand now. I do think your attack and defense are weakened like that too. And he's down.
Yeah, all those tantrums really take a...
You could almost make the joke it's like him saying no. I don't wanna. Alright, we got some levels there again. Let's see, what was I working on for you? Oh yeah, we wanted to get you to Seraph. We wanted to get... There we go, now we have Twinkle Rain Plus and Holy Saber. It'll take a bit to actually get her to 33 for the other two. 21, we don't have nearly enough to get you to there. Alright, so let's see here. Damage MP boost is actually pretty good for them.
Well, now quality armor. It won't matter how good you are about the
Okay, that's right, we already got the stuff from there.
Well, I have a wide variety of music.
Alright. Mine's a little more important, although theirs does do magic. There we go. Better gear, better weapons. So you actually have to, weirdly enough, although we're outside, exit the Chartmoon Tower area, because it's all considered inside, before you can use the drum. Top off our healing here, and after beating two of them now, we're going to save. Now we'll do fire, then we'll do wood. And yeah, oh no, ice, my bad, we already did fire. And like fire and wind, yeah, you go to the same area, but ice and fire, you go to a different section of it you couldn't go to before. So they did have seeds for class items.
I gotcha.
I am on my way.
Alright. So, Reese and Hawk, this is where they go for their unique dungeon after the Benevodons. I think that's called Night Cavern or something. Alright, this is where I want to go. We can't go right into the ice cavern. We have to go from Frostbite Fields to get in. Unless they come out and you guys have better gear again, I'm only going to be possibly looking to upgrade weapons again. I usually never buy the lower strength weapons and armor just because I usually never have to worry about it. Yep, we go this way. So yeah, remember ice physics in here? Time to deal with them again.
Oh boy, here we go.
At least we don't have to deal with those frickin' jumping puzzles for the chest and the one cactus, you know?
Oh yeah, it's true. No platforming this time.
I think we do have to do a little bit, but not too much.
Yeah.
So we have Podos here that could also summon a dad, but not as many. Like, that fight with the three of them is your best bet in the Shimmering Ruins, but you have to kind of make sure they don't get killed by the computer. I don't remember exactly what I did for that, but yeah, that was pretty much what I did before. Now, this is where it's going to be the most annoying here, is battling on ice physics. And I hate these guys.
Yeah.
Oh, someone got turned into a snowman.
And enemy are not affected by the ice physics in the slightest.
I do want to hop over there to grab that item, as we can still be finding seeds on the ground. Oh, how dare you break me out of that attack. Nice, we took out one with it, so we are going to get the bonus. More money, okay, I guess that's good for getting the better weapons. I'm not fighting a dragon on a frickin' ice block. Oh, fun, there's a chest up there we missed that requires ice jumping physics. From a height! At least it's not as difficult as that one was. Figman's ring. Okay, so that's the one for you. I'll usually put those on you to keep you alive more. Okay, so there is one more chest in the direction. Oh no, it's back towards the other way. Well, let's heading back the way we need to go. We have to head back towards the start a bit to get this. So, like, the option they kind of give you is a lot of large group fights or physics with ice jumping. It's like, pick your poison.
Indeed.
Do you like puzzles, or do you like slippery puzzles, or do you like fights with difficult enemies? Each dragon has an ability like that poison ability the Earth ones did, by the way. That's another reason why I'm avoiding the big fights with 3 of them. They are tough, they can hit kind of hard, and they all have an elemental attack that hits in a large circle. Time for a Figmund. I think this is the one that'll jump up on the wall. Yep. That's where he is right now. He's on the ceiling. I may have not been able to fight you the way I could fight Moon the way I could have fought others. I can beat your ass with fire, so I gotta look out for that. And you're fighting him on an ice physics platform.
So there's a very good chance you could be knocked off and have to...
I don't think you can knock off, yeah. The edge of the arena is the edge of the arena. It's a barrier at that point. Yep, now he's on the wall. I thought I could fireball him from there. I guess not. I guess this is just avoidance time. Avoid that when he drops back down. I think the very middle here is an ice physics. I'm not too sure. Yeah. Where it's like really frosty ice. It's not slippery when it's like that. Because that's when he crashes down on it. So it's cracked. Frozen crack. Okay, so I gotta take out these icicles to avoid this and stun him. Meteor, oh no, meteor thrust. Darn, a little too late, but oh well. Barely hit his tail.
I think after this fight, I'm probably going to go jump. So I've got to get rid of it. So,
Alright.
yeah.
Yeah, he just somehow magically knows where to drop icicles from smashing the wall with his hands. I think that's a decent bit of progression there. 3 of the Benevodon bosses is a pretty decent chunk. Why did you stop hitting it? And he's still down, so there's a second one. Ouch. Move, move, move. Ice physics makes that a little hard at times. Alright, you need to heal yourself, because you're kind of low. Where are you landing? Honestly, each time he's throwing down more of these that we have to break. And another meteor thrust. And another hot shot. Darn it, I thought I was far enough away from that. This should finish him off, hopefully, and to get us the bonus. Oh, that completely missed. And she's right under him. That should not miss just because of her height. And we're down 3 Benevodons now. One left before the next arc of progression in the story. Because like I said, we don't fight the Dark One because it's not in the world at the moment.
Gotcha.
Until, yeah, we get to the second point of... the point of after these guys, where we go to the unique dungeon of the next unique dungeon of the game.
Right. I can head out.
Yeah. I'm just gonna make my way back to Dior to save.
Okay. Alright. Yep. Alright. Yeah. Good night, guys.
Yep. Good night.
Yep.
Alright, where are you? So we're just going to land down here in Fiora by our last Benevodon we have to do. And I might come back to do that one tomorrow after work. Let's distribute our points first, though. I'm just curious to check the shops here. I think it was Mintos is the only one that was going to actually have better gear at the moment. Yeah. Mintos is the only place that has better gear for you at one point in time. Until you get to this part where the 2 traveling eco merchants have more gear that you can get. Alright, so we took out 3 more Benevodons. Got everyone up to class 3 again. Once we have to finish taking on this last Benevodon at a later time, and then locate a specific item in the dungeon that comes after that to reset Reese and get her into the class pathing that I was wanting to have her in. So until then, she will be staying a Star Lancer for now. But yeah, that's some pretty decent progress there. Otherwise, finishing off 3 more of the Benevodons. catch everyone now that we have saved after that. In the next stream, maybe tomorrow, all depends on how tired I am. Maybe, if not, then it's going to be after a week or so as I am leaving for a bit. So I hope these streams have been enjoyable for anyone watching live or later on. And when we come back, we'll take on the last one here nearby in the Woods of Wandera. And you'll see just how frustrating these enemies I was talking about can be. Other than that, after that, it's another story dungeon. And then we finally head into the final leg of the game before post. So catch everybody the next time. Goodbye.